All right, so today, Evelyn didn't go to school today, and we are at Goodwill. But today started that coupon where I get 50% off if I spend 50 bucks on clothes. These racks are bare. I was gonna try to come early in the morning, and everybody else did and picked it clean. I guess you can't really tell the depth. There's nothing here. Like, huge lots of nothing. I'm not buying these because they're like Amazon unbranded kind of a deal. But look at the platforms on those. Those are crazy. Those would sell if you had a like market, a flea market booth or something. So far I've only found that one shirt that's only worth getting if it's half off. That's funny, they didn't even bother to take the price tag off from the Salvation Army. And that Warren meat slicer is probably something, it was definitely something I would look into, except if it's got donated here from Salvation Army, it's probably doesn't work. I'm kind of tempted by this. It's $6, but it'll be half price. It says Beggar's Pizza on it, and it's cool White Sox thing, but it doesn't have an MLB logo on it. So if I can find a comp for one, then I'll buy it. If I can't, then I probably won't. This Travis Matthews polo would probably be worth picking up at half of $5, but not with a golf course on the sleeve. So that shirt, that White Sox shirt is real. I was thinking it might be a bootleg thing, but there's a bunch of them, 70 listed, and then only 30 sold, so it's less than 50% sell-through rate at like $12, and I'm not getting enough clothes to get it 50% off, so nope. Janet Oak is another author maybe you never heard of. If they had a handful of these, I'd probably get them, but 3 at $1.50, I mean, this might be $6. Probably not worth messing with. If they had 10, it would probably sell pretty quick. Okay, well, I don't know anything about this, but it looks like the kind of thing that could do really, really well. Okay, they got me. It's from 2016. I expected, just looking at this, I expected it to be like from 85, and then when I looked at the front, I'm like, oh, well, that is made to look like a VHS, so it's probably nothing. I'm still going to comp it. So this is $20, which seems extreme for it, but it's a giant, it's a big, like, woven tapestry blanket thing. Dark Side, Wish You Were Here, Animals, and the Wall. So we were putting Evelyn's book back because we were going to leave without getting anything, and I saw the lady putting out a couple of books. Xavier Roberts' Big Surprise, so I don't know if this is worth getting or not, but at 50 cents a piece, I suspect these 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all Muppet Babies, vintage 1986. So I'm gonna comp those. So there are 30 of this one listed, 1 sold, and these there are 400 listed and like less than 90 sold. So I'm just looking at those Muppet Babies as a lot. Just Muppet Babies Weekly Reader, which is the publisher on that lot, wasn't worth getting. So I think we're gonna leave empty-handed. Helping Hands thrift store. So Evie was pretty upset that I didn't get her a book when we were at Goodwill, and I told her, let's go to one more store and I promise you can get a book. And this isn't where I had in mind. I was gonna go back to the Chillicothe one, but we don't have time. Gotta go get Brothers. What?
Dad, it's Monday.
Dang it, just not winning today. Boy, am I glad I didn't drive 20 minutes to one way to a store that it would not be open today. I was gonna make a joke that you could sit here and comp all of these board games while you're sitting in their parking lot and they're not open. But then I saw this. I'm pretty sure that that is a Bluey plush. So I might have to come back tomorrow. So it's not worth a whole bunch of money unless your whole family watches every episode of Bluey to find the long dog. You're a tool. So this is the saddest of all Goodwills, and I don't normally find anything here unless it's on the new cart coming out. And even still, I don't normally find great stuff. I found some real bangers. Probably the best shirt I ever pulled off a rack was a 1999 The Rock t-shirt, and some of the best jeans I ever sold. I don't even remember the brand on them now. They were like specialty, like custom jeans from Los Angeles.
The first chapter, we didn't get anything. But
the second place was closed, and the third one, we're gonna get Evie a book if nothing else, right?
Yeah.
So there's a clothes rack. Let's see if we can find anything. This end looks promising from afar. Echo. Then there's NASCAR. I'm gonna tell you what I find. I think I'm gonna probably grab a handful of this stuff. So this is how you want to pick this up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2, but I think I probably have 1 for the money, 2 for the dough. So 2 through 8 right there. Okay, so this is my haul of shirts. I paid basically $2.50 a piece for everything, and probably not all of it was even good at that price, but I really like this one. And then the very last one is my second this one might be my second favorite. Maybe the last one's my favorite. Anyway, this is Pearl Snap with embroidery. It's a brand I never heard of, Shoot #1, but that'll do really well. This was $2.50. Star Wars pajamas, Chewbacca, size small, still a cool thing. This is a really classic. It's not vintage, but it's an XL Nike for $2.50. Dale Jr., that guy, Casey Kane. These are PFG, Performance Fishing Gear by Columbia. Nice condition, zip off short pants, and they're like really like water wicking. These are, I don't know how much these are, but they were $3, so they're definitely worth picking up. Another Dale Jr. shirt, I think. Dale Jr. This is not Harley, but isn't it? I mean, it's going to appeal to those same people for $2.50. It's new, but yeah, that's a cool thing. Yamaha. I thought this was a really cool image shirt, super clean. It's from 2002 and it was $2.50. And then this one, size 2XL, Joker. I can already tell you what the comments are going to say. 2011 DC Comics, I think. Very cool shirt for $2.50. So that's that whole haul of clothes from Goodwill on that day that we made that video yesterday, I think. So I had 2 things I needed to do in Pekin today, and so far neither of them have panned out super well. So we went and got a little bit of breakfast and stopped at Goodwill, and hopefully some things clear up. You all right? You ready for eating some breakfast and getting your apple juice? Are you being shy? Peekaboo! Where's Evie? Peekaboo! So far, I am not particularly impressed with this store. Like, it is a ramshackle mess. I don't know. I don't know where a lot of the books are. That zoology thing looks interesting.
Ew, a checkboard.
I wasn't looking for a tanning bed, but the time to buy is when you find something, right? This hamper could be really good for $10. That's a really pretty desirable thing, or it used to be. But it's a big pain in the butt, and I'm not trying to do something like that today. So I'm gonna not, but I hear her bringing a new cart out, so we're gonna run back there. Looks like it's all like new Marshalls or TJ Maxx decor, so that's trash. I thought you would grab this Sparkle Bear girl. Wow.
Huh?
This is kind of neat. Ooh.
Can I have it?
No, you can play with it a minute. That's a cool hat, Caterpillar. It's got a hard hat thing in it. $264. That's pretty good. Golf shorts. They're all like meh hats. Probably they're all picked over hats. I don't normally do handmade stuff or purses or bags or any of that stuff. But like, if a person was on Etsy or Poshmark or something. You're not a scientist? I imagine you could do really well with this. But it doesn't have a tag. So I think it's like grandma made it, not manufactured. But they did it, whoever did it did a really good job. So I don't know, I'm torn. It's pretty cool. Look at this dude. Looks like Harry Potter pals. But I don't think it is. Just a cool wizard. Barbie! That's not metal. It's pretty cool, but it's only part of it's there. Speed wheels in the package. It looks vintage, but it's a cut card and it was not really valuable to start with. I saw something. Oh, this guy. This looks like it's probably Jurassic Park. Could be wrong. Yeah, it's not. It's whatever that is. Oh no, it is Jurassic. $4, probably not.
Can I get it?
She's adorable.
Can I get it?
I don't think so. What is this? 32 ounce Valvoline can circuit. So this is made to be collectible type of can. So it's probably nothing, but it's nice looking. I always look at sections like this and think, what would like Cat the Nurse Flipper or the Crazy Lamp Lady see here that I'm not seeing? Because no doubt there's stuff here that could do well. But I have an eye for the things I have an eye for. But I don't know most of this stuff. Like, this is really well done. And for $5, it's probably just, you know, super generic thing that they made 4 million of to be collectible. I do see something here that's interesting. Anytime I see wood grain and silver face, like that is definitely a vintage something. Oh, it's like a video. It's a switch. That's pretty cool. $5. I'm gonna look it up. I wouldn't have been impressed. Oh, that's a printer. I thought it was like a DVD player. I saw the circle. And I'm like, that's a DVD player by Canon? No, wait. No, it isn't. I'm an idiot. I had a buddy who used to buy these all the time and swear by making a fortune selling them. But I wouldn't want to test it and ship it, especially not for $30. So there's 13 of these listed, 0 sold. It's not the kind of thing that there's a lot of demand for, unfortunately. But it's neat, but I'm not going to buy it. So we're not finding anything. There's 56 of this dude listed. I used Google Lens to figure out what it was. And 1 sold. This is not worth buying. It's probably $15 free shipping. So at 4, it's not worth getting. And the rest of this stuff is just toys that Evelyn keeps throwing into the cart. These used to be good. Oh, this is a new one. This is plastic. It looked like glass and metal. And it's missing the cups. But if you find a vintage one of those, they'll do well. How about these? Looks like vintage military issue. $8.04. Size 8.5 regular RO search. I think these are really good. So they have lots and lots of fall and winter stuff out. Racks are stuffed, which is good. Means there's lots of stuff to look at, and it's not picked over. This just mostly struck me as funny. It's a T-snap, so T, snap, fleece, John Wayne. I don't think John Wayne ever had anything to do with a T-snap fleece. So this has me really curious. It's got a really nice stout, like Atlas style base. Podium microphone.
Can I play with this for a little bit?
Yep. PV PM1 or 16S. 40 bucks, and here's a comp for it where I could buy it off a website for 11. So I think we're gonna pass. So I didn't even realize that blue was half price and these shoes are blue. Okay, come on. So I just paid $5 for what's probably a $40 pair of shoes. I did look both ways before she went barreling out in the street, so don't worry. All right, so there's a new thrift store that I've driven by a handful of times. My brother said it's definitely worth checking out, so we're gonna look at that. Oh yeah, $20 for that baby swing? That's a fantastic price. Clothes racks, grab bags. Hi. Kids' clothes and shoes are $1.99. Little vintage Penguins jersey for kids. I think we'll probably pick that up. Legos for 15 bucks. Huge thing of Legos.
Daddy, look.
Is this one separate or is that part of the thing? $5 for that.
Hi.
What? What?
Hi.
Oh, Oscar. Hi. How about Stephen King? Part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's one.
Whoa, this hair can move.
So these are first editions. They're $4 for the set of 6, and I think they're $20, so I'll probably get those. There are a bunch of like fantasy books that I would be tempted to grab. How about Arthur 2001? It's a small, but it's awesome. Or it's medium still. Okay, so this isn't a crazy banger. I've never seen that tag before.
Daddy, your flips are kind of.
But it's dated 1985. And it's just funny. So I was $21 out the door on everything, and we got the books, we got the Arthur shirt that I assume is really good. I don't know. The Jordan shirt. This is the shirt. It says Urban Legend, and it's definitely a picture of Jordan. And then I think that's supposed to be Chicago skyline. And then it's Nike Jordan, size large. And I can't find it existing anywhere. I don't imagine that it's horribly valuable, but it's a cool piece. And it has the Jordan hit on the back. And I can't find it. So hopefully I can figure out a way to list it. I'll probably list it for 20 bucks plus shipping unless I can find a comp to tell me to go higher. I mean, there are people who'd be like, list it for 120 your best offer, which I guess is one way to go, but I'm not trying to hold it forever. I want to get it moved, and it's a very cool shirt, but I can't find a comp. It's a vintage, that fishing shirt and the kids Penguins, and then you guys didn't see this jacket. It's just, I mean, it's nothing old, but I don't know if I paid $3 or $5 for it, but it's a cool Kawasaki jacket, and I imagine it's $30. So this thing has none listed and 2 sold on Terapeak for $20 and $12. These look interesting. Quattro 720, 40 bucks. British Research, and a Quattro 350 with that simulated walnut grain, 40. Auto Glide, This one looks like it's got a really nice platter, but well, it's also missing the kind of a head does it have on it? QOM. So these don't comp out well enough to spend $40 a piece. This one someone has messed with because it's supposed to have a hinge for that dust cover, but it doesn't on either side. And then this one's missing the platter, which means, or the platter cover, which means somebody probably messed with it too. If they were in better shape, they might be worth messing with, because I think with those dust covers on them, you could sell the dust covers for 40 bucks. Even if you had to sell the record player for parts, but record players are fragile, hard to ship, so without getting them racked and damaged. Okay, so Joseph A. Bank is not always a pickup, but 100% cashmere Joseph A. Bank is a pickup for $4.99, and that's half price. So that cashmere sweater had a hole in it, and the sell-through wasn't very good on it anyway, and so I decided not to get it or the tester thing because I didn't want to wait in line over buying one thing that I wasn't totally positive about. So you guys didn't see the stuff that I picked up from Alex. This Jump Mario thing is not probably not for sale. It's not worth much. Spent $20 on this. This is made in Australia, single stitch, 1996 Harley Davidson of Australia. Pretty darn cool. I think it's probably $60 in the neighborhood, but there's one comp that they had it for 70. It says they took an offer of 40. This is from 2000. I think it says so on one of the sleeves. Yeah, Sturgis, just a bar shirt from Sturgis and a real fancy hanger. And I literally paid nothing for it. I paid $25 for both shirts and counted this as a total loss. Nobody's seeing that. Here's this Chevy Trucks hat, made in Korea. Just a cool hat. I think I paid $5 for it. This Mr. T thing, there's one sold comp for 40. It being as it's Ruby Spears, that makes it the Saturday morning cartoon. Nothing on the back, but the blue robe could make it like a Rocky 3 tie-in kind of costume thing. But I mean, it's little, like too small for Evelyn Little. But it's a fairly rare thing because there's one on Worth Point. There's none listed, there's none sold, there's none on Terapeak. There's one on Worth Point. I paid $20 for these glasses, and I absolutely love them. Unfortunately, they won't fit me to even try on. I just now noticed that they have WM, see if I can make it show up, WMM on each lens. There's nothing engraved. Normally, like, somewhere there's a marking, but these are amazing. Let me show you these. So these fold up like that. So they're extremely steampunk. I've never seen one with colored side guards like that. Green lenses, the hook ears. These are probably from the 30s or 40s. Probably welding for the green tint. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research. I paid 20 bucks. If I end up selling them for 35 and breaking even, that wouldn't break my heart because I got to own them. I suspect they're probably more like $80. They might be more. I don't know. I might just hold on to them for a long time. They're amazing. Budweiser hat is made in the US. Pretty cool. Not great, but not bad. I paid $5 a piece for these hats. Dale Earnhardt. This one doesn't seem to have any branding on it. Oh yeah, it does. Star Cap. Competitors view. So maybe, I don't know. That's not a great hat. I've sold this one a bunch of times. Caterpillar VIP. It's a $15 plus shipping hat. And this is a really good one. It is three stripe. Three stripe always does well. There's one currently listed for $45. I don't think there are any sold right this minute. Snap-on brand, new with tag, but it's dirty, so I'm gonna have to clean it up to actually call it new. I think I should be able to get $35, $40 out of that. Got these stickers. He sold me these stickers so long ago I didn't even remember them, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm looking back through the list, and oh yeah, you were supposed to give me these stickers. Anyway, and then there's this thing. It's a giant Keds shoe display, but it is very damaged. So I don't know what it's worth, but I didn't pay much for it. I think I paid $40 for it. In good shape, it's several $100s. But it probably wasn't a good pickup because I don't know how I'm going to ship it without it breaking further. Tell them to like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
See you on the next one.